When the city of San Francokyo is threatened, a 14-year-old genius turns his motley group of friends into high-tech defenders in Disney's Big Hero 6.
Hi, I'm TJ Miller.
I'm Damon Wayans Jr.
You're watching Made in Hollywood, the only place that you know how things are made in Hollywood.
Here's a scene.
Hello, I am Baymax. Tadashi programmed me to heal the sick and injured.
This is a Disney movie inspired by a Marvel comic featuring an Asian American kid, so I get it. I totally understand.
I'm so
if I were
glad.
you, I would have wanted to be in this movie.
Absolutely.
What was the process that you went through in order to get cast in this film?
Man, I guess they've been looking for Hero for quite some time because they wanted to cast true to Asian American. Because usually you go in like, oh, how was I? And then this time it was like I went in and it was almost like a work session. We were just creating, and I think that's why I'm standing here now, just because we were able to find that character in the auditioning process.
Right.
So this is the first scene in the movie where we set up Hero as our protagonist.
It all started with, as I was finishing up Winnie the Pooh, I was thinking about what my next project would be, and John Lasseter always encourages us to follow our passions, and I looked at my childhood and I loved Disney animation, I loved Marvel Comics, and I loved the idea of sort of mashing those two things together, and John fell in love with that idea as well.
Would like to help. Scan complete. You are experiencing mood swings. Diagnosis, puberty.
Whoa, what?
We are here with Baymax via satellite. He is in San Francokyo, and we are going to talk to him here in LA.
Hello, Kylie. I am Baymax, your personal healthcare companion.
We gotta catch him.
We can't go against that guy. We're nerds.
Trust me, I know about robotics. We can be way more.
Anybody else's suit riding up on him?
The filmmakers encouraged everyone to make their characters their own. So what parts of yourself did you bring to your characters?
She has a harder exterior, but ultimately she has a big heart.
Oh my gosh, hi! You're gonna love this!
I was in a robotics team growing up, so honestly, it couldn't have been more perfect.
Hero and I are very similar. When we set our minds to something, we have to get it done. We wear our heart on our sleeves.
Wasabi, he was the voice of the audience. He was sitting there going, guys, we're nerds. Let's just hang out and do nerd stuff.
Don't be alarmed.
It is just a suit. This is not my real face and body.
And Fred, there's a great thing about Fred that he's sort of recognized this as a superhero narrative. And so I think he helps the audience, but especially the kids, along, as they move through this story that has so much to it. He's glorious.
I could show you some karate.
You can?
If I had my armor.
Ah, so you can't
If I
do
try
it.
now, I might puncture my huggable design.
We don't want that, because I don't have any tape for you.
A man in a kabuki mask attacked you in Balloon Man.
Okay, so you were on a robotics team. I was going to ask you both, if you were to create your own robot and program it, what would you want it to specialize in?
Let's say you get like a very on the surface scratch or cut. It would sanitize and then make the skin grow immediately, just heal.
I'd like a robot that would be able to sort of enlarge people's sense of self around him, So he would give compliments, but genuine ones. I think that would bring up, bring up people's self-esteem. That would be an incredible robot.
It's a foodie robot, so whatever food you're craving at the time, it's gonna be like an expert in every type of cuisine, and it just pops it up.
Probably ninjutsu or something like that.
Yeah.
Something like where we're jumping on roofs and spying on people.
Parkour.
Possibly, yeah, parkour would be
That would be
awesome.
awesome.
That was amazing!
You gave me a heart attack.
Clear.
Stop. It's just an expression.
It has been a pleasure talking to you, Kylie.
Thank you for talking to Made in Hollywood, Baymax.
My pleasure.
What's wrong with you?
Low battery.
You home, sweetie?
We jumped out a window.
Who's that?
Made in Hollywood.